What up? Next here, bring you a new video of My Hero Academia episode 2 review. The episode started off with the villains. They were talking about he was building the deck of cards, and I forgot that other guy's name. The one that came in the room. He's all like, "Oh, we got the delivery done," and then he's all like, "So what do you? So when are we gonna get more? More deliveries? Because that's what I want." And so the other guy with the mask goes like, "Soon you will get a lot of deliveries." And I'm like, what deliveries are they talking about? Because I don't even know what the deliveries are. So that's something that I'm pretty interested in. I hope the coming episodes I'll get revealed of that. And then after that part, we switch on to the scene where they preparing for the bus, and then this funny gag where no, it wasn't a gag. It was more like a reminder of the whole situation between Deku and Uraka, where she's literally looking right. She was under him and she's looking at his eyes, and then she just remembered that how do you call it, that one guy, the fashion guy, the one that's, who I'm talking about. I don't remember every character's name, but that guy. She got reminded of, "Oh, do you like Deku?" And then she started getting all red and started dancing with the rest of her classmates. That was pretty fun. And then Deku was kind of blushing at that part where she's like, "Oh dang, she up close." But that was pretty good. That's probably like the main thing that caught my attention in that scene. And then Deku noticed that Class B was involved in there too. And I want to know where they went. Like, what's their camp? Like, what is it? What are they gonna do for the camp? Are we gonna get any scenes of that? I kind of want to know about that. By the way, I'm only anime watcher since your boy ain't do no manga. And then we get introduced to the Pussycat, and then Deku throws in the thing. Isn't she like something age? And then she gets all touchy about it and be like, "No, I'm 18. What are you talking about?" And then Mineto's all like, "I need to take a piss." And then in that scene, they caught my attention, that little kid. I'm like, who is that kid? Because I've never seen him before, and I'm like, did I miss something? Was he even introduced? And no, he's just a new character. It turns out he's a new character in the series, and so then basically they go over the whole gist of what they're gonna do there, where they go through the forest and go to the end of it, and then one of the girls of the Pussycats, she basically lifted up the whole ground up, and I'm like, is her quirk controlling ground, or she can manipulate objects, or how does it work? I would kind of want to know how that works. But that was pretty cool, by the way. And then they go to the land of to the forest, the front of the forest, and then the moment that happened, I'm like, this is literally like Naruto, like the forest of Naruto. And granted, I think Naruto's forest was so much better, like hands down, like compared to what happened on this episode. The Naruto's better, but don't at me, boy. Yeah. And then Mineta is just like, "Oh man, I need to take a piss," and he starts running into the forest. And then Deku comes in and uses crawling and saves them. And then they start going beast mode with those monsters, start working as a team, and that was pretty cool to see. And then Mineta pissed his pants. They're like, "Oh, I couldn't keep it in." That was pretty fun, man. Mineta's probably my favorite character, man, in the series. Like, oh, that man, especially what he did on this episode today. Oh, I'll get to it, but that man is 10 out of 10 anyway. But yeah, and I was kind of disappointed on how the forest was like, they fought like those few monsters, then they show a little bit of teamwork they were doing, like bringing them down. Like I know the girl with the earplugs, she just literally put the thing and spotted the enemies, and then and then teamwork based stuff. And that was pretty cool to see. But I was expecting something like it was gonna be a whole episode where the forest, like, they're gonna encounter different things or dangerous things that will basically kill them, or something like life-endangering experience, like just like in the Naruto. Like, I don't know, like for me, like the Naruto forest was like, one of the like best thing. That's why Naruto, like Naruto OG is the best in my opinion. But yeah. And then after that, after they were fighting those monsters, they defeated a few of them, and then the whole scene skipped to the end of the day, basically, where they got to the end of the location they were supposed to. And I was all like, that's it, like we're just gonna get a time skip basically of that. And that happened. And then I was still like, because I was wondering also why that kid, why he seems so angry, like, oh, look at these heroes, what are they doing, useless, you know. And I'm like, I kind of want to know his backstory. And then so Deku confronts him, and this man just kicks him in the nuts. I'm like, yo, what did Deku do to you? This man did nothing. Oh, and then I like Bakugo's reaction to that. He's all like, you freaking brat. And how do you call it, I think Bakugo wanted it. He was going for the kid basically, I think, because you know how Bakugo basically hates Deku. I kind of need to rewatch that because I need to get the whole gist of it. But I think that's what I felt from that. But yeah, and that was basically the whole importance. And then the Pussycats were, you know, like there, and just, yeah, there. And then they went inside to eat, and nothing major happened when they were eating. It's just, I think the notable part of that scene was when the kid was carrying the box, and they're like, oh, look at their pointless heroes, oh, I hate them, you know, like. And then this is the favorite scene of my episode, on when how do you call it, Mineta, when Mineta was looking at the wall. This man just literally was looking at the wall. Everyone was minding their own business in the tubs, I mean in the spring, and then everyone notices Mineta. I was like, what is he doing? Like, why is this man looking at the wall? And then we get his perspective. So like, over this wall, there's gonna be the girls over there, you know, like. I love him. And then he just starts hauling ass with this little ball. Oh gosh, man, I love that scene. Oh man, I love Mineta, man. I can't emphasize that enough. He's a beast. He's like the Sanji, but for My Hero Academia, basically. That's because I love Sanji too. He's cool. But yeah, when he got to the top of it, the kid blocks him, and Mineta's just crying at that point. He has tears in his eyes. He's all like, no, and he just falls off. And then, if you notice too, how do you call it, Lita's face landed in front of how do you call it, Mineta's ass. Oh god, that was so bad. And then the kid falls over because he sees the girls basically naked, and he's all like, oh, gets all shocked, and then falls, and then Deku gets him. And yeah, and then this is the part where it gets a little bit serious in this like in the tone of the episode, which I like. It was when he was tucked in the couch, and then Deku was curious about his reasoning why he hates the heroes. And so one of the girls of the Pussycats, I forgot which one it was. I don't really care. I'll probably never remember the names. I just refer to Pussycats. But yeah, they basically tell him his backstory and how when he was a kid, his parents were like role models. They were like, oh, you should be a hero. You should be you should be a hero. You know, you're honorable. You know, like, we saved the city. And they basically put their lines to be heroes, and they died. And there was a bunch of blood splattered in one of the scenes when they were talking about it, and I'm like, I wonder how they died. I hope they get into that in the next episode. Yeah, so then, yeah, she's basically talking about how they were heroes, and they were honorable heroes, and they died in duty. And then the kid couldn't comprehend what happened, like why, like I guess they try to explain it like in a way that his parents never came back. Well, that's the way the kid saw it, like, oh, his parents never came back because they're heroes. And or I think that's kind of how I got from it. But they died. I mean, yeah, obviously. But trying to put it in the kid's perspective, but yeah, he was basically traumatized from the whole situation, and doesn't want to become a hero because of that reason, because he sees no point in it. And then Deku was so surprised at like learning about his past. He's all like, man, I can't say anything. I mean, what do you say, honestly? But I mean, I would say like, oh, it feels bad, man. But thinking Deku's situation. But yeah, then we move on to the next day of the episode, and this is where they're doing the ball test again, where they get see who throws it the longest, who could throw the farthest. My bad. Farthest. I said longest, but the farthest. Bakugo gets the ball, and then he prepares to throw it, and he just starts charging up, and then go to, you know, and then he throws it, and then he looks at his distance. He's all literally shook. This man is shook. He's all like, what? I am down meters? What happened? And then their teacher Asuna, no, Asu, I forgot his name. It starts with an A. Oh, I didn't remember the names. But then his teacher started saying, "Oh, even though you have grown in experience and in understanding battle, your quirks have grown little to nothing." And everyone's shook. It's all like, "Oh, what? It's true. Oh yeah." And then that happens. But Bakugo's reaction, dude, I kind of felt bad for the dude. I was like, this man, he's all like, he felt so useless at that moment. He's like, damn. But yeah, that happened. And then this is where the episode ended. I'm like, yo, what? This is how you gonna do me? Like, the whole episode was that? I mean, the minute he made it up, but we get the perspective of the other evil heroes and where they are. They look like they were in a warehouse, and then one of I know none of their names. I literally know none of their names. But the guy with the, like, I guess stitches in his mouth, like right here, he's all like that the boss is getting cocky, and I'm like, yo, they're probably gonna overthrow him or something, like eventually, like after they're done with this mission or whatever. But yeah, that was like the most notable thing about that scene. I was like, damn. But it was setting up for the next episode, which I can't wait for that next week. But yeah, that was about it, about the whole episode. And overall, I thought it was a pretty good episode. So I mean, there was stuff going on, but I felt like it was more like of a setup. So like, I mean, setup are needed. Like, those are really good, depending on how they do it, you know. And I think it was set up pretty decently, because they set up the backstory of the little kid, the evil, the villains in the beginning, and in the ending they were setting up those things. They give us mysteries, and then oh yeah, and then the setup for them learning how to improve their quirks, and then Bakugo being devastated. For the most part, it was a good episode. And yeah, I mean, as far as of a rating, I think I'll give it a solid 3 out of 5. Because if there's a lot of fighting scenes, like with good, beautiful animation, with a good OST on top of it, and the drawings are badass, then that's gonna be a 5 out of 5. But yeah, 3 out of 5, because it was a decent episode. It wasn't like anything, oh my gosh, major, you know. Like, it was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah, tell me what you guys think about the episode. I thought it was pretty cool, especially the Mineta. Oh man, I'm not gonna keep bringing up Mineta. He's a beast. I want to see what that man does in the next episode. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And I'll be doing this every week. If you like watching my thoughts about the episode and giving it a rating, well, click the subscribe button. Well, thanks for watching. Oh, see ya.